Hello! This is Anna, the Pretty Shepherd.
Yes, I've changed my intro a tiny little bit.
And if you're wondering why I look like the only makeup kit that I could find was the one that I was using when I was 16 and a goth, and I look like I dressed up as a wannabe folk metal band member, then rest assured, you're not the only confused one. So is my mother. I am at my parents' place right now. This is my childhood bedroom. Now back to my raccoon eyes. The reason behind my makeup is that I'm trying to recreate the hairstyle of Queen Calanthe in the latest Witcher series, based on a book written by a Polish author, Andrzej Sapkowski, if I'm not mistaken. Polish and Hungarian history and culture entwined for many centuries, so I did recognize a lot of the things that this Polish writer wrote about in my own heritage as well. Lengyel-magyar két jó barát, együtt harcos, issza borát. I found a lot of the hairstyles very interesting, and I will try to recreate a couple of them, starting with Queen Calanthe's too. She does have a signature hairstyle, so all of her styles have some elements in common. For instance, the crown of braid going around her head. For anyone who hasn't read the books, played the games, or watched the series, I'll just let you know Queen Calanthe is kind of a badass warrior queen. She is also nicknamed the Lioness of Sintra because she's so fierce and brave in battle. And also because the flag of Sintra contains lions. Both of Calanthe's hairstyles that I'm going to show you how to make are probably done with a hairpiece as well as some hair extensions. I'm just going to try to recreate it with my own hair. Calanthe appears to be wearing some contrasting colored highlights. I'm just going to use this vintage thread. We will start the first hairstyle with a middle parting and then section off the hair into 4 areas. We will have 2 front areas just from your ear upward. And now the back area we are going to part into 2 halves. The bottom half will be left to hang loose, and then the top half will be used to create our 3-strand braid for the crown. Now, because Calanthe's braid is actually a hairpiece, we will try to braid in a way that leaves our hair hanging down straight to create the illusion that it's actually all going to hang down instead of going braidy all around the head. Bear with me, I'll try to explain. We will try to section it off in kind of a V shape. The top area of the hair will come down straight into the middle strand, and then the 2 sides that are going to go sideways into the braid are going to be covered by the top of the hair to create the illusion of the straight down hair. Pull down with your fingers to make it go closer to the nape of your neck. As soon as you can flip it over to the side, you can add the ribbon. If you want some extra information on how to add thin ribbon to hair braids, you can watch my video detailing exactly that subject. And now you can give this area a little bit of a comb. We're going to pin the braid into a crown. Before you pin absolutely everything into place, we should add the front hairs. And by that I mean we're going to give it a little bit of a twist, and just on the sides, where you should not add pins until you're finished with this, you reach in with 2 fingers and you pull. And now we'll do the same on the other side. A little bit of twist, reach in with 2 fingers and pull through. And now we add a few more bobby pins where we've put the hair through the crown. We're almost finished. We only need to deal with this little leftover braid. We have a very convenient place to put it because Calanthe has a little bit of a bun in the back. Just twist the hair around and then add some bobby pins. And that's the finished look. Beer! For Calanthe's second hairstyle, we are going to take this half updo and create a full updo. But before I show you how to recreate that look, I would like to ask you to tell me in the comments which ones of Calanthe's hairstyles did you like most in the series? Or perhaps tell me if you like the hairstyle of another character, and I might look into it and try to recreate it with extra long hair. Also, If you're interested to see more historical, folkloric, or perhaps witchery, fantasy hairstyles in the future, do subscribe to my channel. And now back to the hairstyle. For the second hairstyle, I will be using an accessory that I created the other day, using some leftover broken jewelry that I have hanging around. I like to save up broken pieces of jewelry that I think might come useful later on. Is that kind of hashtag sustainable? Maybe it's hashtag hoarder. But this is the outcome. It's inspired by the comb that Queen Calanthe wears. I did take some artistic liberties, like adding this little bit in the middle, which I just find more appealing as opposed to having just the two loops on the side. And the colors of stones that I chose are as an homage to the Cintran flag, which, if I'm not mistaken, it's 3 golden lions on a blue field. To start off this hairstyle, we are going to undo the little bun that we created in the middle back and just wrap it one more time around the head, kind of tucking it under the thicker part of the braid. For the rest of the hair, we are going to create a weird textured bun. The thing is, I couldn't get a clear enough shot of her hair to decide exactly what was going on there, but this is my interpretation for now. We are going to create a 5-strand braid. We just need something kind of flat for texture. We need to have about 20 centimeters of braid going on. You don't need to tie it off. All you need to do is take this hair and start twisting it. Give it a good twist and then fold it on itself and let it roll up like so. Now we're going to take the end of the hair and twist it around the base of the bun. Careful not to let your twisted braid unroll at this point. Now we will use some bobby pins to secure the wrapped around hair. So this is my interpretation of Calanthe's hairstyle, which would not be complete without her comb, of course. And that's the finished look. I hope you've enjoyed this double hairstyle tutorial of the Witcher series, featuring Queen Calanthe's 2 hairstyles. And if you enjoy this kind of content, do subscribe to my channel, as I have a full miniature series of the Witcher hairstyles in store. Also, give this video a big thumbs up if you have any kind of Cintran, Rivian, Hungarian or Polish pride to show off.